Gonna mute.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's really funny
Hello.
because Pete said "gonna mute" as soon as I unmuted the audio for Skype. So there we go.
Sorry, the clock was bogging.
It's okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to episode 26 of Shadows of the Iron Gods. We're still in this wizard tower. We've been in the wizard tower forever. This is the only place. This is the only place in the campaign now. The rest of the world has stopped existing.
That was
There are
bloody
different
tough.
campaigns that do that.
Yes. You could do an entire campaign in one location if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's everyone doing? Good.
I am one of the Walking Dead. It's dark and cold outside.
Oh god.
I miss the sun.
Mm-hmm.
If
Like-
you missed how dark and cold it is in Britain, you definitely have a problem.
Yeah. It's been what like 1 or 2 degrees, maybe hitting maximum 4 degrees here recently, which I get is nothing compared to Finland, but it's still
It's actually fairly warm today. Let me check. Yeah, it's been like 5-ish degrees almost
oh well,
here.
there you go then. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the weather.
Okay.
Unless I find a giant weather table for all of every single day of Galarian weather. So yeah, last time we played, you guys had finished. You'd killed Furcus Zood's robotic apprentices.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
Yeah. And you were in the top room of Zood's wizard tower, and so there's all these pipes coming up from the center of the tower that go up into the roof.
Choking tower.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then there's lab desks and stuff all around, and big vats of strange liquids and stuff like that.
Strange liquids smell like.
They're inside vats that I you want to open the
Cool.
vats? Bad stuff.
I assume the big vats are the ones on the north wall.
Yeah.
Alright. Are they labelled in any way?
No.
Hello, red and green, or whatever.
I guess Icegarth is at least always curious about big vats of liquids.
You drink the
They did
liquid.
just-
Roll a D1000. See what happens.
We
Can
did
I
just get a Ken analyzed, didn't we?
Alchemists have the ability which lets them identify any potion if they hold it in their hands. so
They're
can I
definitely
do-
not potions.
Oh.
It's definitely fucking chemical runoff from something.
Okay.
Is it worth detecting, or can we actually detect magic? 'Cause I know
No,
we've had this
they're
discussion
not
before.
magical.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good to know.
and we talked about how we can't detect magic last
Yeah.
time
I remember.
because we found a rod and can't identify it because
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Pitiful, really.
Yes, you have a small, a short horocalcum rod. I don't
Yeah,
know what
that's fine.
horocalcum is.
The one
It's
that's
not
got-
orichalcum. Orichalcum is a pretty
it's
common
the
word.
thing in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember orichalcum from that awful Indiana Jones Atlantis puzzle game.
What's the
Oh,
diff-
yeah.
what's the-
No, it wasn't awful.
It
Fate
was
of Atlantis was
pretty
awesome.
bad.
No,
Fight,
Fate of
fight,
Atlantis
fight,
was
fight.
awesome. I
I've
resent that.
definitely heard people refer to it as the fourth Indiana Jones movie in terms of goodness over
Mhm.
Crystal
Yeah.
Skull.
Anyway.
Cool.
So yeah, what are you guys gonna do? You're in this tower. You have heard hide nor hair of the ghost since you last entered.
Okay.
So, is there anything still left to do in the tower now that we
Kill the ghost.
Yeah, there was
Well,
that
in
one
terms of-
door which exploded and killed people. Well, it didn't explode; it electrocuted.
In terms of Brigitte and Naresk, we were just hired to clear out this tower. So our job could be done here.
There's still one more room left. We just need to figure out how to get in there.
Right.
Well, the door
see.
goes to the outside, spatially, so we could just look outside what's above, right?
So what
I
you're
guess so.
suggesting,
I
let me
see.
get it straight, is we walk all the way back down to the bottom of the tower, we go outside the tower, and then we climb all the way back up here.
Maybe.
How many times have we done this now?
A fair number of times.
I'm guessing there's no balconies or anything.
No.
make that a bit
So
easier.
on the outside of the tower, I think those of you who are like intelligent and know things.
I have
Um,
7 intelligence now.
Yeah. So
I have all the knowledge.
yeah. So oh, I still have your names wrong on the overlay. That's
Oh,
silly. I don't know. I need to change that in fucking Photoshop. Damn it. Never mind. We're just not going to use this screen anymore. I give up. Okay.
You know, you'll finally get round to changing it, and then our characters will die.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So Brigitte and Icegarth
Mhm.
know. So the tower itself is basically featureless. It is a tall cylindrical tower. On the sort of north, like west and southeast of the tower, there are like hemi-cylinders that go all the way up to basically like near the top. And then at the bottom floor, there's like extra like bits that you recognize as the some of the staircases that go up and down the tower.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So did, like, based on our bearings, did any one of those out jutty bits match
Yeah,
with the door?
Give me a knowledge engineering check.
Okay. Let's see if I know anything about engineering. Oh, I do.
Yeah, absolutely. So judging by like where that door is and what you know about the outside features of the tower, it looks like this door leads into one of these like jutting like structures on the tower, and then it goes all the way down to the bottom of the tower. And like
the
doesn't go
bottom?
any higher than the floor of that door.
So it goes down, not up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe there's like a secret. Oh, all of this smoke has to be coming from somewhere. That's in the pipes.
Smash
does.
the pipes.
What?
Smash the pipes.
Oh shit! Hang on.
We
We've
could,
got potions of gaseous form, don't we? We can take the pipes.
yeah,
Mm.
going into some gigantic furnace that probably
wonder why
boils
we kept
our
getting-
souls off or something.
We've only got 3 scrolls of it, so
We got another 3, didn't we?
I think you have like scrolls and potions, right?
Yeah. So we got 3 scrolls at the last fight, and we had those 3 potions earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
Ash heavily implied the potions weren't gaseous form and would do bad things if you tried to drink them.
That was the bottle of air, I think.
Yeah, that was the different thing.
Okay.
You have a bottle that is filled with smoke.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Well, there's like this bit in the center is essentially just pipes.
Yeah, so they all come out like from the central like column, and then up into the roof.
Okay. I mean,
The pipes.
just because I currently have 2 wisdom, which gives me a perfect excuse to play the
Yeah.
perfect chaotic stupid character, I'm currently tempted to hit one of these pipes to make a hole with them.
Sure, if you want to.
Unless
Sad
anyone
bell
stops me.
I'll say, what are you doing, Icegar?
I'm
think
lifting my axe.
I'm not sure this is a good idea, Icegar. Just saying. I mean,
Yes,
you're
get
the engineer,
down.
don't let me stop you, but just be aware that things might happen
Bonk.
here.
Bonk. So
Called provoking.
there's definitely rules for this. I just can't find them.
Oh god. What have we done?
Knowing these books, it's probably 10 pages away, mentioned in the middle of someone else's character description.
And this is how Icegarth dies.
Um,
Oh god. I sincerely hope not.
where
Who's currently got the
is- I know where it is. I've just got to find it.
I'll take this opportunity to say that Cecil is part what was the move speed one? Stag at this point.
Okay, you don't destroy it.
Okay.
They're pretty sturdy. You definitely
Oh.
do some damage to it, but
Well, I mean, if no one still stops me, I'm going to keep trying.
okay.
Oscar does,
Look, it doesn't work.
while he is doing that, can I use knowledge engineering to try and work out whether there's any structural places we could just blow up the tower? The tower down.
That's probably a good idea.
Bringing the whole tower down? Sure. Give me a knowledge engineering. What is that, 28?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So bringing down like a tower like this, it's very sturdy. Like the whole thing is made of like worked stone, and has been built, you know, to last hundreds, thousands of years. Like it is a very well made structure. Bringing it down with explosives, it doesn't have like dedicated like support. There aren't like support beams and stuff like that. The outer wall is the supporting structure. So you'd probably have to destroy like a significant chunk of the like outer
Okay.
wall of the tower to cause it to collapse.
Okay. I'm assuming Isgarth has explosives of some form.
Oh, I have the like basic bombs, but I think it's a separate discovery.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have,
no,
like,
it's
demolition
definitely
charges.
not like demolition charges.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it's like a separate discovery that I can take, which makes the bombs explicitly structure damaging.
hmm
Would you be able to rig something up with the various gases we've got in these tubes?
Well, I'm trying to find what's in the tubes right now.
I support that endeavour
Bonk.
from the top
Yeah.
of the staircase.
We've got a
No,
which we can
you know,
classify.
these pipes are pretty thick and they're pretty pretty hard to break. Like you dented it, but
Alright.
you're not really like cutting through the metal.
I
Icegarth,
grunt
it's not
in
working.
frustration.
Icegarth, no. There's got to be a better way.
Okay, I'm gonna go look around.
Okay.
Alright. So
And
that's
Pete, the other thing is you don't know what kind of foundations the building has.
True.
Like you don't know if there's anything like underground.
But I mean, we haven't seen any smoke generating gizmos downstairs.
No, yeah,
right?
absolutely. You haven't even on the bottom floor. Remember when you first came in the entrance, and there was that trapped door that opened?
Yeah.
Like that had pipes in it that were coming up from underground.
Okay.
There's an underground, guys.
Yeah. Well, I guess the door in the bedroom leads to the underground. We
Well,
just
I mean,
have
I
to.
guess-
So I'm still not thinking of any better ideas than turning into gas and going through the pipes.
We've clearly been given those things for a reason.
That's metagaming.
Destiny.
Well,
I mean, you've been giving them for a reason, or there is a like like there's a law reason why someone who is interested in gases has a bunch
Yeah.
of gaseous form
Also
Yes.
true.
spells and potions.
There is.
Okay,
I'm
this door,
thinking of.
how
go ahead.
airtight is it?
Which door?
The one that killed Matthew.
Like as airtight as all the other doors in this building. Like they are designed to be like basically vacuum sealed.
Okay, so you couldn't gaseous roam through there.
I mean, we could just, even if the door's trapped, we could smash the wall down. That's saying.
I like the sound of that.
You
How,
can do
how
that.
about the there was that one floor with the pillar in the center that explodes,
Yeah.
Didn't we
like
disable
the
that?
trap? Yeah, but
Yeah.
the pillar in the center that explodes, it's the same central pillar that's in the center of this
Mhm.
room. Right?
Yeah.
Ah.
That might imply that that pillar that explodes somehow feeds off from the pipes within
Mm.
the
Hmm.
pillar.
Yeah. But it wasn't like exploding. It was like firing steam and fire
Exactly,
out
so-
of it.
If we could try and use the holes of the firing of steam pillar to
So-
enter in gaseous form.
So what I will point out is gaseous form gives you no protections against elemental damage.
Okay, so we need like proper resistances to fire. Like
Yes.
probably really good resistances to fire.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
Then we have elemental resistance. I mean, I've used my second class spell for the day, but
Let's see if I have any left. I do have one resist energy left. I think we're at. So I could resist 20 points of fire damage. I'm not sure if that's enough though.
is it not 30 yet?
I don't think I could resist much fire damage, and I think it's going to be very hot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and protection from energy. Well, the spell absorbs 12
Yes.
points of caster level.
Not 13 until 11.
Yeah, but I
Um,
could essentially get 20 fire resistance if I wanted to.
So you could go in and open the door for the rest of us.
Assuming that the gas isn't causing me more than 20 damage per
Yeah.
round. Which, is there any way to figure that out?
I mean,
Other
you
than
break one of the pipes.
Empirical. Empirical.
Does someone
knowledge engineering to see how one would go about breaking the pipes and seeing what's in
The one that Alexi that Ice Scarf was hitting looked pretty weak.
them. Smash again.
did someone say smash?
Yeah. Yes, rock.
Come on, Rock. Come help me.
All right. For the
Still
team,
trapped
let's
on the stairs.
Yes, we shall do a dynamic smashing of the pipe together.
Okay, so you
Ding
guys smash the pipe together. Now do you get a save against this? Yeah, can you both give me a reflex save, please?
Okay. Yay, I suck.
Okay, Ice Scarf passes, Rock fails. You take 20 fire damage
I'm hearing an and.
and
coming.
20 electricity damage.
So that will
Okay.
be 15
I-
each, so 30.
And I
Okay.
guess 10 each for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
Ow. Is
Yeah.
is there now a gaping hole?
I mean, like the pipe is broken. Like the pipe is like this big, and it's broken,
Yeah.
and it's gushing steam outwards.
Okay,
Alright.
so in theory we could now enter that hole if we were in gaseous form.
In theory, yes.
So what do we know about this gas now it's pouring out into the room?
I mean, it's like steam and smoke.
Okay.
Is it electrical steam? Because we also got electricity damage, or
No, that
was-
was just part of the
You can step back.
Like-
the
circuitry or something.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was fruitful.
Does anyone want to go in? Had a plan.
But
We
some of
did.
that damage reduction against heat, whereas the rest of us did not.
Oh yeah, you
I'm-
can only pick one element. So
Yeah. I mean, just looking at the dice that Ash rolled, it can cause a maximum of 30 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Per roll.
Yeah, per
Mhm.
roll.
Hmm.
So there's a good chance that 20 resistance won't be enough, especially if you go out of your own volition into the steam.
Well, I've got.
does he have stone sculpt or anything of
I
that
do
nature?
have something like that. Yes, I've also
Well,
got
can't
protection
that
from
open a hole in
energy.
the wall if you've got stone sculpt?
Yeah,
Uh,
or on
let's-
the first floor, ground floor.
Yeah, because the whole thing goes downstairs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Try
like
either
you
of
could,
those.
like stone shape you could use to like reshape walls and shit.
I do
Oh,
not.
that's how we do it.
Hold on. Oh no, no, I've got stone call, which summons a
that's-
rain of pebbles, which
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, no.
And Malice did. Can we resurrect her?
Yeah. No, I don't have it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's really
All
annoying.
right, can I just
Although-
smash the floor or the wall or something?
Yeah,
Oh.
let's go downstairs and start smashing.
Another
Oh,
potential thing we could do. I have
Okay.
protection from energy, which will allow for temporary immunity for 10 minutes per level. So, you're there for a while. It discharges after you take 12 points per caster level of damage. That's 108 damage. So you'll be able to survive a few turns. I
How
don't
many
know if
people can you
that's...
cast that on?
Well, it's going to be...
It's a single target spell.
It is a
Okay.
single target spell.
I think we solve this with more smashing.
Yeah, let's
Just
go
Irish.
wherever we think the
Smash away, I
wall
guess.
is downstairs. Let's not smash close to the electricity door because that's scary.
I'm going to step back, though. Carry on.
I'm gonna poke myself with the healing thing.
No, I
Right,
just wanna check something about like attacking objects.
Ash, this
Yeah.
room that's so we've seen the outside of this bit on the other side of the door from outside the tower.
Yep.
Any windows?
Nope.
Okay.
The whole building
Window
has like 3 windows, and they're teeny tiny.
Okay.
Okay, but I propose we don't smash the wall close to the scary door of death.
Mhm.
Why? What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's just a door.
Which one was the scary door again?
The scary door.
The scary door.
Scary door. Yeah. No, carry on. Go right ahead.
I'm just looking for something.
Okay.
Am I ruining the game by smashing things?
I'm just wondering whether or not your weapon should be taking damage.
Hmm.
This isn't divinity.
Because that feels like I feel like there should be a downside to just smashing things.
There was only
I'm
an
just
upside
trying
in
to-
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Breaking objects. Damaging objects. Da-da-da.
Yeah, I don't think there is, but I mean, we could make one if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if we start playing Demolition Men like this, I'm willing to admit that there might
Yeah.
be some damage even to our adamantine
It's like-
weapons.
Sundering a weapon.
Some of the rules are weird. I can never quite get.
Hmm.
Because done as an attack, but it's a
Yeah,
combat
I mean,
weapon.
all of the special weapon attacks seem really dubiously useful.
I mean, you can do the cycle of tripping, disarming, and
Yeah,
opportunity and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
But you got to start.
I guess tripping is decent because you can at least do an opportunity attack afterwards.
In my planned attack against you, Isguff, I do sunder your armor first, so
It's
Okay.
good to have different
Um,
plans.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels to me like maybe like I don't know. you hit a hammer against something, eventually the hammer's going to break.
So, does this mean that this is a valid strategy? That dungeons can just be bashed through walls indefinitely?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? But I'm
we
not
should buy
seeing
an
anything.
adamantine pickaxe. Then
We just
Yeah.
we
now
can just
got
play
a speed
Minecraft.
1.
Then this will turn into Minecraft.
Yeah. Here's Iceglass. Every single room. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like a D100 roll on a 1, it breaks or something like that. That's probably probably too RNG.
Yeah, because it's being great or being useless for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm not
What's the
seeing
rule?
anything that says you should be
Critical
taking
miss
damage on
causes
the
the
weapon.
weapon's damage on itself or something. Half the weapon's damage on itself.
No, I'm not seeing anything in the rules. So.
They snatched it away.
Yeah. I feel like that's a thing you can do is just smash your way through. Which, okay,
Chat,
like
help
it makes
us.
a ton of noise and it takes a bunch of time. So if anyone has like even 10-minute per level buffs are gonna be over by the time you smash your way through this wall,
Right.
probably.
Okay, so I'll disable my box skin then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think wolves only have like 300 hit points or something, so it's going to be what, like 10 rounds? Was it?
Let me have a look. So a stone wall, and this is like reinforced. It's 15 per inch, and these are like 5 foot thick walls.
All right.
So
Summarize
that's
a lot.
5 times 12 times 15,
Lots.
like 900.
So an average attack is, well, I'm not raging, around 30.
And but I'm saying like that this is not you cannot just smash against a wall repeatedly for 30 seconds and expect it to break down. Like this is like a concerted effort. This is not fighting something. This is trying to break down a wall.
Yeah, I guess we have to deal with like falling away rubble and crap.
Yeah. If anyone's watched Punisher, you can see what it's like knocking down a wall with a hammer. Like it takes a while.
Okay.
You could do
Well,
a
I mean-
50 strength check.
Yeah. I mean, we could do it. I'll be completely out of buffs by then, I think.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah.
Well, unless anyone else has got an idea.
No,
That's going to be amusing. Let's do it.
so about the scary door, it had some sort of a handprint reader, right?
So there is a metal, like a dark metal plate on the door.
Mhm.
Is there any way to disable that?
Is there anything in the top level which looks like it could fit a dark metal plate in an ominous fashion?
It's just a square like metal plate.
Okay.
You've got nanite.
In the place of
Could
where
you into-
a door handle would be.
Okay.
So it probably takes like a handprint or a card or whatever.
It doesn't look technological.
Oh,
Like
Okay.
basically nothing in this building has been, with the exception of some of the labs, basically nothing has been like electrical or powered by computers.
Okay, if it doesn't look technological, could I do a skill check to like a knowledge arcana or something, or
So
spellcraft or
the
something?
problem is you can't like read like the magical aura.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that thing.
Like not being able to detect magic, I can't tell you
Yeah.
anything about the magic that's on it.
Okay.
Right, next level.
So,
Taking detect magic.
I don't. Yeah, you can change it. Yeah. So smash the wall.
I'm game for it. Let's do it.
Go
Yeah,
for
I
it.
mean, I'll stop drooling after a while of smashing the wall, but yeah,
Go smash.
Everyone else can just lay on the bed.
yeah.
Hmm.
I guess I
Yeah.
could start just preparing a new mutagen while they're smashing the wall.
Yeah, you can do that.
How long is it going to take you?
An hour, I think.
Okay, so not enough time for me to get some sleep and get my spells and songs back.
Yeah, no. If you wanna,
Mutagen is an
if you
hour
wanna
to
like take a rest, then that's like a different thing.
Mm.
No, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smash.
Break the wall. Hack the planet.
So over like the next like half an hour to an hour, Rock slowly starts like dismantling the wall, knocking out the like big like bricks that are.
Yeah,
you have to like break down like a few like layers of bricks before you can start pushing through the other side, and then like systematically knocking like blocks of stone out of this wall, and eventually you find within the beyond the wall you find a staircase.
Brilliant.
Yay!
Hey!
Woohoo!
And as
Use
soon
the
as
rock
I'm
now,
finished
wall.
making my mutagen, I'll chug it down.
Okay, I'm gonna recast bark skin on myself at this point.
Okay.
Might take another zap of a wand of the nanite thing. Yay.
Cool.
Yeah, could someone? I'll zap myself with a nanite thing as well.
Yeah, I've got the code up.
Okay. I'll get that much health back.
Cool. All right. So how should we
Right.
proceed?
Okay,
That's
I'm
good.
not
They
quite
heard
as
us.
tanky as usually now, but I'm still pretty tanky.
That's good. Would you be willing to go first, or
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
Wisdom
Go
2.
second.
Wisdom 2, I will of course go first.
Absolutely.
I can go second with my spear.
okay? I guess Cecil can go next, and
I guess Rock takes the rear then.
okay.
Cecil's buff is like the sizes hours per level, right?
Oh, I reduce animal.
Reduce
yeah,
animals out hours per level, so that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine it's still
Yeah,
in
it's still up.
effect. Okay, good. That's a relief. Cool.
And then which way round a Narascan Rock going?
Rock was at the back.
Yeah.
Rock's at the back. Okay. So just
First next.
So the staircase is like hundreds of feet. You walk down probably like 200 or 300 feet of like staircase, well underground. By the time you reach the bottom, and the staircase opens up into sort of a tight corridor of like worked like natural stone. So the walls look like they've been like cut out of like the natural rock formation. Again, there are ever burning like lights all along the like panels on the ceilings. And there are doors down here, but they're still like metal doors, but they're not the big like hatch doors.
So in theory, you could just open them.
Yeah, they do just open.
Huh,
They look
sweet.
they look like they're still like airtight, but otherwise they are just normal looking doors.
How many of them were there?
Hang on a second.
Mhm.
There we go.
There we are. Brilliant. Seems very cramped. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very dark.
So
Okay.
Icescarf, you're leading. You come across
Yeah.
a door to the east as you're
Yep.
walking across. I don't think there's any signs on in any of the doors down here. This is like Zood's like private sanctum. He knows what each of the rooms are.
Okay, I'll search for traps, then open the door.
Okay.
Gonna search for traps and open the door before you find out if there are any traps.
You do not find
I'll-
any
yeah.
traps.
Okay.
So the door opens, and inside is a small, a sparsely decorated room containing a single wooden desk, and a chair in the northeast corner. On the desk, you find two objects of interest. There is a wand in the drawer, and a small journal with a bunch of detailed research notes in it.
Ooh, the journal.
Okay.
Doing.
Yeah.
Could you give me a knowledge planes check?
No, because I have no knowledge planes.
I have knowledge planes. You hand the journal to me.
Yes. Yep, I hand it over.
God, I love being the knowledge person.
Yeah. So Brigitte, you sort of take the journal, begin flicking through it, and you start recognizing a lot of the creatures that you had fought elsewhere in the tower. Some creatures you don't recognize because you weren't here when you were fighting them.
Okay.
But it seems to be that the vast majority of what's in here is notes about predominantly creatures from the elemental plane of air that Zood had summoned, so the Mistyu and the the Belkers. And on the final page there is sort of an unfinished set of notes. There's an anatomical drawing of a bloated black fly, which you recognize as the flies that are exuded by leucodemons.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
They're not
What
good.
are Leucodemons?
They're disease-carrying demons. They can do fucked
Ooh.
up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are they abyssal or infernal?
Infernal, I think.
Damn it, I hate them.
Yeah.
They
I am
are-
fascinated by their disease stuff.
They are servants of the Horsemen of Pestilence.
Oh.
Nurgle.
No, as in the full Horsemen.
They
Thing.
definitely killed someone and cursed the Crimson Throne. We lost a party member. to
Jimmy's rogue.
Jimmy, maybe you should lose two characters to one of these guys.
Oh boy.
And so Brigitte, the other thing you find in there is, there are these notes are about how to summon creatures, what kinds of offerings to give, what kinds of magical circles to draw, that kind of thing. And there are notes on basically everything that has been summoned in here.
Are there notes on how to unsummon them?
No.
Okay.
I assume it works if you just hit them hard enough.
If we see a loco demon, do not stay clumped together because they can vomit flies and they are horrible.
Cool. Good to
Okay.
note.
So yeah, Ice Scarf, in this room there's another door.
Okay. Hey, there's
to-
another door.
That's
Let's go
not
through.
what I wanted. That's the drawing thing.
And then Icegirth draws with crayons.
Yeah.
That's
Do you just open it?
I check for traps first.
Correct
Oh.
answer.
You find no traps.
Mhm. Then I open it.
You open the door, and within, you see what it's like a sparsely decorated room, but on the western end, there is an immense magical circle etched into the ground. So it's actually been carved into the stone, and the runes are
Okay.
glowing. And inside the inside the magic circle is a large demonic creature. Let's see if there's an actual description for what this guy looks like.
Is it a Luco demon?
Yeah, I was just going to ask Brigitte if that's a Lucodemon.
Yeah, so it's a human-shaped beast with a horse's skull for a head that walks on cracked hooves and bears the rotting wings of a carrion bird.
That sounds like a Lucodemon.
Yeah, it is. Let's nope the fuck out of there unless there's anything else in that room.
And so as you open the door and you step in and you see the creature, it like turns and looks at you and it's like, "Ah, you're not the wizard. Come, child."
Oh god.
I'm going to grab Wisdomless guy and put him back out of the room.
No. I can see you, dwarf. You are interested in the power of pestilence.
Oh god, he is.
Oh, you know about pestilence, do you?
I can show you. Can show you much. All you have to do is break the circle. Free me from my prison.
Oh, I have 2 wisdom.
Take a 5-foot step away. We are locking the door behind you and we're leaving you to your fate.
Oh, you're probably gonna kill me, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't have to. If you simply free me, then I can show you so many things.
Don't do it.
I can give you so much power.
Oh, power.
Fine,
It's one of
Garth.
my favorite things.
Come out of that room right now.
I smell
I'm
around here,
gonna do a
Ashkan.
wisdom check.
Careful now.
Oh, I rolled a 15.
You're pretty wise. You're feeling pretty wise at this moment.
Yeah, I just. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this for some reason. I'll come talk with you later. Bye.
Run, run!
Close the door
and
very fast.
The demon says, "No, come back, come back." And then, as Brigitte, as you're closing the door, in the back of the room, you see like smoke, like billowing out of the wall.
Go fast.
And like in the back of the room, you see the face of Firkus Zood appearing in the room, and he goes, he says, "Ah, Kavavensian, maybe I've kept you in your prison for too long." And like with a wave of his hand, he like brushes dust across the magical circle, which proceeds to vanish into the ether, and the demon is freed.
Does it look like he can get through this door?
It's pretty big.
Yeah, but the door is pretty small.
Yeah, what do you do?
Can he fit through the door?
He could squeeze through the door, yes.
Okay. I turn and go, look, the wizard that tormented you for so long. Get your vengeance!
Okay.
I just peeked through the door and noticed the demon being free. I still get the power, right?
Let's roll some initiative.
Oh god.
Let's grab this guy's character sheet.
Can I actually stand where I'm standing right now? I'm on a thing. Do I need to move?
Let me have a look in a second. I just need to hit this button.
Maybe Rock was sitting on the chair.
Yeah, I get there's like a table there, so probably not.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh,
I just
damn.
wanted to be able to see.
Sorry, I've got this wrong, haven't
Okay. Brigitte, you managed to act first.
Hang on. I just want to check my spell book.
Why is Cecil blind?
I think he was blinded last
Probably
time.
blinded
Yeah, he
dusted.
shouldn't be blinded now.
Yeah, he's fixed. Okay, that's good.
Okay, let's find out about the Lyco demon first. 'Cause I
Okay,
can't
sure.
remember
Give
any
me
of
a
them.
knowledge planes.
Knowledge planes.
That's pretty good. You know lots of things about leukodemons. You know they are carriers of disease and contagions, and that they prefer to let their prey die like slow deaths. You have
How
two
many
questions.
questions do I get?
2 questions.
Weaknesses? Weaknesses. The other one. Defenses. Resistances.
So they have damage reduction. They are immune to a bunch of stuff like acid, death effects, disease, and poison. They are resistant to cold, electricity, and fire, and they have some spell resistance.
They have spell resistance. Okay. In that case, my second question is, what is their will?
What is
Save
their
like?
will? Their will is their second best save. But it's close. Its dex and will are sort of its best saves.
Okay.
Or its reflex and will.
Fuck it. It's turn 1. I'm not going to get a better shot than this. Charm monster.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a good spell. Oh, you put it in the chat? Okay, let's have a read of this.
The DC is apparently 17. It's not appeared there.
Okay. Sure. Let's go to the Luca Deacon's character sheet and roll a will save.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
what does your charm monster spell look like?
I guess I would think that it would just sound like me making a very convincing argument. It's got the magical undertones to it that aren't really. I mean, I guess there probably is a visual component because these spells always do. But I think most of be about the intonation of my voice and sort of vaguely hypnotic. As I say, look, there's the wizard. He's tormented you. You should probably get revenge on him.
Yeah, so I think the demon like is stalking towards you. And it stops in its tracks. And it cocks its head. It doesn't have like a mouth, so it can't smile. But it like sighs and looks at you. God, this is like when fucking Fluttershy charms Discord. He goes, "Of course, you're right. Zood, my friend." And he turns as, "Imprisoning me for over 100 years? Can't have that now, can we?" And I guess he's probably gonna... I don't know what he has that can hurt Zood off the bat. Not a whole lot. So he's probably just gonna like full attack. So a bite and 2 claws.
16.
Now the question is, does he actually do any damage? Because I don't know if his weapons count as magic. No, they don't.
Really?
Nope. So he,
Might
yeah.
even claws.
So he just swipes and like snaps with his his skull mouth, but they just pass harmlessly through the through the ghost's form. And then let me roll Zood's initiative, because I should have rolled that. See where he's gonna go.
Yeah. I should have not rolled for Cecil as well, so ignore that one. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Initiative 7. That's pretty
still
low.
ahead of me.
So Rock, it's your turn.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's step into the fray. So that's 10. If I address the creature in Abyssal, does it respond in kind? I don't know what an Abyssal greeting would be like.
Yeah, I imagine it's Abyssal is probably Abyssal is like Black Tongue of Mordor sounding language. And it's
Ich Usen BG Crimbertool.
Do the lights dim and stuff?
Yeah, it's probably like specific to like, you know, this is a creature of disease, so it's like may your enemies rot in wherever or something, I don't know. And he responds in kind of being and may your enemies flee before you and fall beneath your crushing hooves or something like that.
Yay, we're friends now. Alright. Could I get an embiggening, please?
Yeah.
And
he's our friend for 9 days.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of time.
And free friendship is proven in combat against foes or something. So, oops. Is that the right place? Yeah, that's 20, isn't it? The thing's being really slow. It's 20 away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And hammer time. 1 at Zood.
Oh.
You hit and do half of that, which is 18.
Yeah. Right. 1 round.
Okay. Ice Scarf.
Okay, I'm also gonna step in the fray, and I guess. Oh, I'm gonna help you. Kill the ghost now. So we'll talk about that power later, okay? But I guess I can't make it all the way to Zood right now, so I'll just.
No.
I'm just gonna go over there, and actually I'll stop here so I can also. No, I'm not gonna embiggen myself, so I'm just gonna go.
It would be cool though if we can get the full anime.
Hang out over here.
Yeah. Okay, so Zood is just gonna withdraw into the wall.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so like laughing, he just turns into smoke and fades into the wall.
Can we just get a magnet and throw it at him?
So the Luca demon like turns and looks to Brigitte, and says, "Well, it's been nice and all, but." He like looks at his wrist as if he's wearing a watch. Says, "I've got much to do on this plane. You see, many towns to destroy, people to disease and carry plagues. Thanks for convincing the ghost to free me. And he like snaps his fingers and teleports away.
I'm gonna like we're gonna touch base later, okay?
It is explicitly. If you want to tell him to do something that he wouldn't normally do, and what he would normally do is just fuck off, and like he's not going to attack and kill you, but,
no, but I guess my thinking is that if he's going to attack, if he's going to fuck off and go bring plague to a bunch of people,
yeah,
I might as well point him in the direction of my enemies.
Yeah, sure. But to what he wants to do is just leave and go do demon shit on the material plane.
I can't persuade him where to go do demon shit in the material plane.
If you want him to do something else in your spell, it is explicitly an opposed charisma check to convince it to do anything it wouldn't normally do.
As I said, I don't want to convince him to do what it wouldn't normally do. I just want to maybe suggest a location for it.
Yeah, you can do that. What?
Silvermount's a big city. I imagine plague was spread quite far there.
He says, but I know about your cities, young girl. If I go stomping around in the biggest city in the region, people are going to find me.
Guess that's fair enough.
And death will find them swiftly.
See ya.
We're gonna touch base later.
Okay, yeah, he great teleports out.
All right.
That went so much better than I could have.
Sounds like a nice guy.
I'm surprised you didn't try and convince him to stick around and like back you up, but
I didn't want to risk
one demon
with the friendship.
They definitely Korn, not Nurgle. So
yeah.
Icecraft is going to go flailing around with a vial around where the demon was standing.
There's probably a few flies left.
I'm going to try and capture some flies for myself.
I love how in this spell it says you must speak the person's language to communicate your commands, or else be good at pantomiming. So yeah, so left in this room then is just the etching on the ground of this magical circle. Icegarth, since you're sort of standing around on it, why don't you give me a knowledge arcana?
Okay. Knowledge arcana. Boop.
Yeah. So this is like a permanent magical circle. If you were to cast a magic circle spell on this area, it would stay indefinitely until you remove it.
What does magic circle do?
It's useful for containing summoned creatures, such as a demon.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Top of hour, by the way.
Yeah. Let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll continue exploring this here dungeon. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.
Oh.